Hey Ravi, Ravi, can you hear me? Awesome. I hope people can hear us as well. Alright. Sudarshan is there in the chat, and no, let me see. Okay, Ravi, can you say something? I'm not sure
Sudarshan
people
is
can
there
hear
in the
you.
chat.
Uh, are you not able
And
to hear me?
I'm able to hear you, but I'm not able to hear you. Now, I think you're giving us a sample audio, so let's see. There's a delay in between. No, let me see. Okay. Ravi, can you say something? I'm not sure
Sudarshan
people
is
can
there
hear
in the
you.
chat.
Uh, are you not able to hear me?
I'm
Okay,
able to hear you, but I'm not able to hear you. Perfect. So this stream is working, I believe now. So what I can do is just say first what I want to do with the stream. So one thing that I want to kind of do with this weekly hangout thing is something that I have seen elsewhere. There's this other community, but it's mostly North Americans, called the Prepared, in which they are all hardware developers as well. They just get together once a week and just give each other updates about what stuff they're working on. So that kind of, because sometimes it's lonely working on a project, so that kind of keeps people motivated that they have to kind of give an update to their friends next week or something like that. So that's one
Yes.
agenda for having this. So let's see how that works out. And the other thing that I'm kind of interested in doing is kind of build up to the conference so that I can get this live streaming set up and everything worked out a little bit better, so that I'm ready for the conference later this year. So that's also one of the agendas here. Uh, if
Okay.
this is just for yeah, Sudarshan, if you're still there, just let us know if you can't hear. Otherwise, it's going to be people seeing me and Ravi and not hearing anything, which is fine. Yeah, but we'll find out later. So one
I
thing
can
that,
hear you properly. No problem.
yeah, it's just the YouTube live stream, right? Like I'm not sure they can hear us. So that's what mostly what it is. Anyways, let's go through some of the stuff. Ravi, I don't think you have had the pleasure of receiving the hacker box yet, have you?
No, no, not yet. I am only seeing the pictures of it going here and there.
Yeah, let's let's see some of the
Would love to
stuff.
know.
This one
It
is a
might have
nice.
gotten quite big now.
Yeah, it's yeah, just so that you can see, it's this big now, and it's full of
Big, big, a
stuff.
lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Yeah, it needs a little bit of organization, so things are a little messy. But there's a lot of things. I hope we get to cover stuff. I'm going to take a guess based on some of these things here about who's done what. So this I'm pretty sure is Ion. So these are 3D printed coasters, coffee coasters.
Nice,
And I'm pretty
nice.
sure this is Ion because this is his logo, like his blog and everything have this logo.
Mm-hmm.
His username is code solder in a bunch of places. So it's like if you see, it's like the HTML tags and then
Right.
soldering.
Soldier gun,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. So and he did a live video a few months ago about designing one of these live. So I'm pretty sure it's by him. There's a bunch of these awesome coasters. He's also put in some stickers, which is awesome. Uh, an Atmega 328P X Mini. It's rare to see an Atmega board that's not an Arduino, but this looks like a microchip development board. Uh, Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
It's got the AVR flashing thing. I think that's yeah, that's that for the embed programming, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, this is so there's plenty of dev boards. Like I'm pretty sure that there's like at least a dozen dev boards in here. Good thing to put into the box, and also of course 3D printer things. So I think this is like a climbing hook kind of a thing. I don't. It's 3D printed, so I don't know how strong it is. This is IOCare hashtag stay safe. I don't know if you can see this.
Nice.
Oh, this one is one of mine. I'm sad that nobody took it out. But this is an 8266 development board by Seed Studio. Packing. So this is called
Okay.
a Violink, and it was one of the
Okay. Is it Espressif based chipset?
yeah ESP8266. But it was not made by Espressif. It
Okay.
was made by Seed Studio. So Seed Studio had this line of development boards called Vio,
Right. Right.
and I
Mm-hmm.
happened to get a bunch of those. Uh, this is from Anul. Uh, this is a Maker's Asylum box. That's how I know it's from Anul. And he has put in a badge, as you can see. This is
Nice.
awesome. I love the box as well. So I don't know if you can see it. It's also like laser cut. So I'm pretty sure he's made the box as well. Uh,
Cool. Yeah.
and it fits in nicely. Nice. What else have we here? Oh, someone's put in parts for a tripod, or is this like a camera stand? The parts are all separate, so they haven't put this in a bag. I should do that. But this looks like something from a camera chick.
Probably a smartphone tripod.
Yeah, probably something along those lines. Yeah. I think yeah, but I don't see the bottom part of the tripod. It's so I'm not sure how it assembles. So I'll probably have to take a closer look at this. I'll find the other parts. There's a bunch of PCBs that are without a box or without the right kind of packaging like this, so I have to kind of fix that as well. There's a lot of stickers, like a lot of stickers. I have stickers from SnapEDA. I'm not sure who put those in, but we have a bunch of those. We have a bunch of stuff from Notion. Have you used Notion, Ravi? Notion is like a note-taking app. And I think again this is
Not yet. Not yet. I plan.
yeah, it's nice. I think again this is from Ayan because I know that Ayan is some kind of an advocate, like a developer advocate or something like that with Notion. Oh no, he's like a ambassador for Notion because he really loves it and
Mm-hmm.
talks to people about it. More stickers. I have an Ubuntu sticker, which is great. Uh, and it's a big development board. What is this? This is an old development board because this comes with a VGA port. I don't think many people are putting those new development boards. This is a Panda board. This is at least 12 years old. Has to be because that's when Panda boards were all the rage. I don't see
Before the Raspberries.
yeah, definitely before Raspberry Pis. It's got Ethernet, two HDMI's. It's got a U. No, this is a BLE module. It's got a full SD card module. And is this a micro HDMI? I'm not sure what this one is. Nice. This is like the retro tech now, just because there have been like 5 or 6 versions of Raspberry Pi since then. Uh, Everything feels old. I think we should, in the world of developer boards, especially embedded Linux, we should have like just like we have BC and AD when it comes to time. We should have BP and AP like before pi, after pi. Speaking of which, we have. I
Yeah.
think this is one of the first versions. If this is a 256 GB Raspberry Pi, this is very rare because they did that for a small amount of time before they switched over to 512. Uh,
Hmm. I think I also have a similar board.
yeah. Do you have the 256 one or the 512?
Probably, yeah. It looks similar. I don't
Yeah.
remember. I just used it once for a project, then didn't use it.
Yeah.
Getting dust now.
We should just try using these old boards like Panda boards and Raspberry Pi 1 boards just to see how far we've come. This is a USB cable, not very interesting. Ooh, wow, I love this. This might again be Ion. I'm not sure who this is, but this is an amazing 3D print.
Terminator 3D print.
No, this is
Is it a
actually
third? Is it
Star Wars.
okay? Star Wars, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Mm,
So this is a
nice.
stormtrooper with half his helmet blown. Very nice. Wow, we have some motors. This is, I think, a motor for a drone.
Mhm.
Interesting. It's standalone. More, oh, this is one of the coasters that I loved that Ian had made. This one is a Black Panther coaster. Very nice.
Mhm.
I think I'm just,
Multicolor print.
yeah, multicolor print. It's surprisingly easy, especially if you're using the Prusa slicer. I think it's similar in the Cura slicer as well. I was very pleased because I have like a single filament printer. So, for example, if you see this, this is something that I printed. Uh, and this was also on like a single filament printer.
Yeah, yeah.
It's nice.
I also made similar things on the Prusa.
For
So
like
I think there is a
coaster.
pause option, right? We pause it and then
Yeah, yeah,
change the filament.
you can even pre-program it now. So you can tell the design to stop and change the filament while you are slicing it. So you don't
Yes,
have
yes,
to keep track.
correct.
Yeah. There's a couple of
Correct.
books
Yeah,
here.
it'll ask for it.
Yeah, there's a couple of books in here. This is the Raspberry Pi Fitness Guide. This is the first time I'm seeing this. And OMAP and DaVinci software. OMAP is like the old processor for Texas Instruments. So one of
Texas Instruments, right?
yeah, the
Yeah,
early BeagleBoard processors, BeagleBoard boards, BeagleBoard and BeagleBoard
yeah.
XM were, I believe, OMAP
Bigger.
processors. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I believe I had the XM in college, which had an OMAP processor. So a bunch of retro tech here.
yeah. Beagle Bone also had the same one, right? Beagle Bone was a
No,
smaller board, I
BeagleBone has the Citara series of Texas Instrument chips. So like same
think. Okay.
company, Texas Instruments,
Okay.
but different families, like different
Mm-hmm.
families of
Right.
processors. This is just a bunch of modules someone has put in. Uh, I see a RAS 02 AI Thinker module. So these are again, I believe SP8266 stuff. This needs a lot of organization. I'm not gonna lie. We have some propellers, some more motors, a lot more stickers, and we have a watch. This watch has a camera as well. I think this was mentioned in. Let's quickly. I think we can
Pre- on
also.
Telegram, you had mentioned, right? Somewhere.
Yeah. No, I think someone mentioned that in one of the posts as well. Let's just quickly take a look if we can find that. Okay. Uh, I'm just going through. So there's a Dodo flight controller in here. I'm just going through the posts by Anul and Sudarshan. Uh, let's see. Particles in on. This is a Muchi's watch, supposedly. Let's see. I'm sharing the browser and on the YouTube stream, by the way. Let's see. Anul shared an album which is empty. So we're gonna tell him about that later. Reset pin. Oh, that's a door opener. I completely missed out on the chat. So the hook that we saw was a door opener that Anul put in. Nice. Uh, Perfect.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm completely sorry I missed some of your chats, but now I'm reading that. Yeah, the door opener was from COVID times, of course. I believe I had something similar. Uh, this is an interesting board. This has a lot of seriously Dodo. This is the Dodo board. So this is the Dodo flight controller that Anul's mentioned in his forum post. This is a Seed Studio BLE Carbon. Uh, this is nice. This is mostly like a Nordic chip on it, if I remember correctly. Uh, I'm sad nobody took this. I had put this in. I thought this would be like a nice change. So this is something that you can plug into a regular pipe, and then this acts as a sprinkler. So if you want to water multiple plants at the same time, this is what you would use. And then you can adjust the flow by turning these around. So let's say you want to plant four like trees at the same time. You'd hang it like this, and then the pipe would go like this. So I find these very cool because this is just using the pressure from the water to create like a mist, and it's great in summers.
I I would have taken it. I have
Yeah,
a garden.
yeah. So let's send this to you soon so that you can pick it. I'll
Yes.
actually put one or two more of these. I have a bunch of these. So with that, yeah, I definitely need to. So this is probably someone a board that someone's made. This is a TC980925. That's what's written on this end. This seems like a relay board to me. Yeah, this is NC1 and 0 COM1 COM2. So yeah, this is a relay board that mostly someone has made. Oh, browser is obstructing the scene. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, this is a relay board that someone's made. Uh, this is like a this is a CH40G driver connect to Wi-Fi. This is again an SPSF development board. I think everyone on the Makerville community chat is going to have a bunch of SPSF boards with them because yeah, that's just what everyone does when you have cheap development boards. And this one's an
Yeah.
interesting one. This one's a Cypress PSOC. I think this is a PLE development board. Not very common, but I've heard of them. Last job.
Yeah. I haven't seen this one.
Yeah. Yeah, some rare development board for sure. Like I wouldn't have expected a panda board here. Like it's been years since I've heard the name panda board. So definitely some interesting things. What else are we here? Ooh, someone's put in a Swiss Army knife. This doesn't look like a Swiss version of Swiss Army knife, but this is a multi-tool. Nice. I love the ones which have
Mm,
the wine opener because I always used to love this. Like I used to love the shape of this when I was a kid. What all tools does it have? It has the screwdriver, it has the nail file, it has the cork opener. What else? This comes with. Does it have the? It has the blade. It comes with the scissor attachments. Yeah, these are usually pretty good. I mean, they can be hardened metal as well, so they're surprisingly strong scissors. At least the ones on the regular red Swiss Army knives. Yeah, it's good. Nice. This is nice. I might just keep this if I find something good to replace this with. And what else do we have? Yeah, this is the phone stand. And what else? What else? What board is this? So yeah, this is the C200. Uh, I think I read about this one either in Sudarshan or Anul's post. This is also quite old, although not that old. C200 is like probably 10 years or so old. We have some mini coasters as well. These are fun. And more stickers. Yeah, quite a lot of things. I think there's maybe all inclusive, there's like 30 odd things in here, which is quite a lot. So that means that it definitely hasn't reached 30 people. So that means that people have been quite generous about the rule of, if you take one, you have to at least give back one. So people have given more than one for sure. What is this? This is. Can you identify what's this?
yeah, I think this is a switching regulator board of, I think, probably some monolithic based chip, probably, right?
Yeah, it has an in and it has a out minus out plus. So yeah, you're right. So this is probably, it doesn't say how much it's regulating. It's probably something
No,
like,
it'll have a potentiometer, small potentiometers there.
yeah, it does. Yeah, it has a very small potentiometer here next to my finger. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. This is mostly that. What else do we have? We have this small board. This seems like a custom job because there's not much on the cell screen, so it's hard to make out what it is. But I would guess that what you have are these LEDs on the side. So this is like a clock, right? Like looks like a clock, right? With the LEDs and how they're placed.
probably a beacon or something. No, no RF.
No, this one's got an Atmega chip, so definitely not a beacon. So it doesn't have any kind of connectivity, but it's got an Atmega chip and some LEDs. So I'm guessing this is
Yeah,
like a clock PCB.
right.
Uh, there's nothing written on the silk screen. And on the back, I can see two coin cell holders. So I'm guessing if we put two coin cells in, it's going to just have like LEDs going around
Some
it.
kind of a badge or a
Yeah,
locket
actually,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
you're right. Some kind of a badge, I think. What
Also,
else?
it would be cool if whoever is putting this stuff writes a small note on it. Maybe they will have an interesting story attached to that particular part, which will be fun to read.
Yeah, so we used to write about that on the forum. So the thing was we would keep it a mystery. So if someone puts something, they don't say what they've put until the next person finds out and then they write about that. But you're right, if we can put some notes in it, it might be,
Anonymous.
yeah, anonymous, yeah. This is, I know what this is. I think this is something that Anul had created as like the soldering challenge. So I've seen some versions of like this solder challenge PCB, but
It has a OSH logo on it,
yeah, it's got an open
right?
hardware logo, so good. And yeah, uh, perfect. This has a GitHub link to it as well. So if you see on the tab, it's got a git.io link. So this is
Hmm.
true open source. And yeah, about the stickers, I think I should just create like a sticker pack because there's just so many stickers. And nice, I see some asylum stickers, the yellow ones. I love the branding that Makers Asylum has done. Like the yellow is very distinctly yellow. It's a watch. Anul confirmed my suspicion about that Mega 32 circular word. It's a watch. Yeah, like I was saying, I love the yellow of the asylum. It's very, yeah, it's very nicely branded. I think we are almost done. Uh, this is another Osh Park. This is probably yeah, this is a small kit. It's got very few components, got an LED, and I think that's it. LED and a resistor. So this is probably like a small kit that you assemble.
Soldering
Yeah, small soldering kit. And
kit.
yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I've missed anything. I might have missed a few stickers, but other than this is an interesting thing. I'm not sure what this is. This is probably part of that camera stand. Yeah. So yeah, Anul said that that's an SAO add-on for the badge. So I should probably keep those two things together. Perfect. Yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy. There's definitely things in here that I had put in which are not here anymore. So that's nice. So I was a little let down about the sprinkler thing, but I'm pretty sure some of the other things have been taken. But yeah, this needs some love. The box needs some love, and it definitely needs reorganizing. But I think I should be in a position to send this to the next person this week. I just wanted to do this live stream because the box has been changed a couple of times because it was getting small. I think we started with a box that was like half of this size. And I think Ayan was one of the guys who changed it, and then there was someone else who did it. I think Shubham also changed it. Uh, Also, I need to update the map because the last three people are not there on the map. So uh, I'm not sure many people know, but we were also doing a map of how the board has traveled, and the last person it shows as me. So this was true because this was like the first round, and then it came to me, and then I started sending it again, I believe. And what this is missing is Goa because it went to Anul, and Sudarshan, so Pune again, and Bangalore because it went to Shubham. So yeah, I need to update those in the map, and yeah, and this just post on the group who wants it next. And I think Ravi, you might be the next one already, so we might see you on the map as well. But yeah, it's been
Yep.
around. It's gone to Akola, it's gone to Delhi, a couple of places around Delhi, Mumbai, Pune, of course, Bangalore, but I haven't marked that yet. Yeah. So that as well.
How do you decide where it goes next?
I just
I mean, whoever gets it, do they send it back to you or
no. So we try to keep it like as low logistical headache as possible. So I just ask on the group who wants it next, and people just say, like, I just say who wants it next. Those people just DM me their address so that they don't have to post it publicly on the group. And then I send that to the person who has it. So for example, let's say it's with Anul right now, and he needs to send it to you. So I will take the address from you and then send it to Anul, and then Anul will just post it. And then
got
I so I have to do a little bit of logistical things so that uh, people and their addresses aren't shared more than necessary, and people don't have to post their address publicly on the group. But other than that, it's
right?
not a lot of effort, to be honest. It's pretty straightforward.
O-
So yeah, I think yeah, it's come to me for the second time I think now. Uh, I'm gonna send it out this week after doing some cleanup and organizing. I might just sit down with it for like a good half an hour with a label maker and get it ready. But yeah, if you want it next, just ping me your address, Ravi, on Telegram, and then I can just send it to you.
Sure, sure. Okay,
Cool. I wanted to do like a half an hour live stream. We are a few minutes over that, but I did spend some time figuring out the audio video. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully we can do another next week or the week after that, uh, which will have some more stuff around the conference. Uh, any idea on the shared mouse or cart? Yes, we can do that. Uh, I think I should talk to Amit again uh, because they have done some very interesting automation and stuff as part of PCB Kingdom when it comes to ordering components. So if we are able to just order through PCB Kingdom, that will be great. I know he was verging on the version 2 of PCB Kingdom. So if that's out there, we can kind of get on board that because yeah, I would love to order components with other people and save money. So yeah, Sudarshan, I think we can ping Amit about that on the Telegram group for sure.
right now this semi-cart is already doing this, but they
Okay.
take a lot of time to deliver these things. But
Yeah.
if this thing gets regularized, then you will get
Yeah.
components quite faster.
Yeah. Yeah. So the good thing is like Embed Rock has their own set of customers who they do PCBs for and hardware for. Plus they have PCB Kingdom, so they have some volume already. So that would be nice to piggyback on, and I mean it might help alleviate some of their expenses as well. So that would be good for everyone, I think. But yeah, this would
Yeah,
be
yeah,
nice to do. Unfortunately, I'm working more on software these days than hardware, so I don't have any active PCBs that I'm working on. Uh, but yeah, let's talk to Amit. Yeah, he might have some idea. And
oh,
cool. I think let's call it a day, and we can just post the link, see if people find this kind of stuff interesting. And next time, what I would like to do, Ravi, if you're interested as well, is I'd love for whoever is attending via Google Meet to speak a little bit about what they're working on. So, for example, I know you are working on the crowdfunding campaign for your well-track board, right? So, if you can
right.
share
Yeah,
some updates about that, or some of the technical things that you have done behind that, it would be amazing. And then I can speak about whatever I'm working on, and like let's try to get a few more
yes,
people so that
sure. Yeah,
it's
that's
yeah
that
It-
sounds interesting. We'll do it next time.
yeah so it's more of a hangout rather than like let's see what's in the box kind of a thing. uh, that would be
Sure.
more interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the broadcast now.